Hey everyone, welcome back to Open Bueno. Get ready, mi gente, because the International Puerto Rican Heritage Film Festival is right around the corner. Now, in its 14th year, the IPRHFF, the acronyms, continues to highlight the heritage and culture of Puerto Rico through developing filmmakers and multimedia artists. And this year, they award the festival's Lifetime Achievement Award to singer, dancer, and my favorite Puerto Rican icon, Iris Chacon. I said that. That's right. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that. And here to share more, we welcome back to our open set director of the International Puerto Rican Heritage Film Festival, Xavier Santiago.
Thank you so much for having us.
Welcome back and congratulations on another year. I know putting up a film festival is quite the task. And then securing like icons like Iris Chacon, OMG. Yeah. That is super, super exciting, Xavier.
Yeah, we were very pleased. I mean, jumping off from Luis Guzman last year, and we were thinking, who do we go to honor? And the board and Veronica Caicedo, our founder, was like, Iris Chacon. It's like, it was very obvious. So she flew down there, had the meeting, and she was over the moon to receive this honor. So it's very humbling because we stand on the shoulders of giants, people who paved the way for us, and this is one of those few opportunities where we get to honor them.
I cannot wait. You know I'm going to be there for this because I got to tell you, all right, I want you guys to know, I grew up imitating Iris Chacon as a child. Like, everything I did was, Iris Chacon, ahí viene Iris Chacon. So to see this woman in person, I mean, I think I've seen her in person when I was very young at a performance, but up close and, on the red carpet and also being presented with this award, I'm sure it's going to be a surreal moment for a lot of us.
Yeah, I think it is. I've already been out in El Barrio in Spanish Harlem talking to people about it, and you see them light up like the 4th of July with just this absolute pride. And so we're really pumped to put this on at El Museo del Barrio for opening night. And by the way, what's fantastic is they finally finished all the work there. So all that scaffolding's come down. It's going to be a real celebration for all of us.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, even for El Museo del Barrio.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so we're all like starstruck with the fact that we're going to be actually reading struggle. I'm like, every time I think about it. But we're here to also highlight filmmakers, right? Now, let's just share with our viewers the criteria in which one needs to meet in order to qualify.
So when we have our submissions open, we are a film festival, and the longest running, mind you, that is focused on the people, the island, the culture of Puerto Rico. And in order to be in competition as an international film festival, we ask that you either have one of your above the line or one of your heads of department be on staff. So above the line, for those in the nomenclature, is, producer speak, producer, writer, director, actor, actress. Heads of department could be hair and makeup, your gaffer, your director of photography. Those allow you to compete. Or you can actually be someone who is not necessarily Puerto Rican, who is telling a story. We had some documentary makers during Hurricane Maria who were just so moved by the damage that they said, I have to highlight this story. And we have been able to propel all of these filmmakers to other film festivals as well that are competing for Oscars and showing that literally we have value. Our stories need to be told, but the genesis is here in El Barrio in Nueva York. And we have built that bridge from here down to the island and all across the planet.
And it's beautiful because it's not solely recognizing just the filmmakers. It's everybody who's a contribution to the film is what you're saying.
Absolutely. It's a collaborative effort. I mean, right. Most people, all they see is that magic on the screen, right, whether it's big or small. But there's so many different people that are involved. It's not just the director, the writer. It takes, we always joke that in our industry, the producer needs everyone's permission to work, but the writer needs no one's. And it all starts from there, soup to nuts. And so I think that's what it values everyone's role in filmmaking.
And so walk us through how many films are being screened. I know you're highlighting shorts, documentaries, features. Like, walk us through what that schedule looks like.
So our entire run of show, it's going to be fantastic. Opening night, El Museo del Barrio. We have Iris Chacon. We're honoring the Lifetime Achievement Award. Our Orgullo Award goes to David Zayas. And he's, if you've watched Dexter, I mean, the grounding and seeing him progress as an actor is just phenomenal. So he'll be there as well. Our opening night film is Once Upon a Time in the Caribbean, which is a period piece during colonial times. And we really get to see.
Oh, we're revisiting. How appropriate.
Oh, yeah. And that guy has a machete, let me tell you. Not for the faint of heart. But you look at that. That's day one. Day two, we're going to be at the Museum of the City of New York, which is one of our great supporters for the longest time. And we'll have a series of documentaries highlighting women, sports, and what have you. And then we go to Centro, the Silberman School for Social Work, where we'll have our second annual Cafecito con Actores. And we will have David Irishikon and Isabel Areza, who has actually got one of our films, Renata, playing with us as well. So that's day two. The last 3 days, we are very pleased to continue our partnership in building that bridge from El Barrio to Loisaida. The Regal Essex Crossing is going to host us for the last 3 days, where we'll have a series of shorts, animated films, documentaries, narrative features, and docs. Fantastic run of show we're going to be down there, so we're very, very excited.
You know, I'm listening to you. You're saying we're going to continue with that partnership with Loisaida, right? And we're talking El Barrio, and obviously you're here discussing it in the Bronx. And really what we're talking about is like neighborhoods that house our BIPOC community, primarily Puerto Rican in certain areas, but Latinos in general, right? Yeah. And I think it's important that we talk about that because we're, you know, an essential fabric of the United States, especially in New York, right? But then there's certain neighborhoods, right, that they're predominantly. And so I love that you're tapping into them because I know there's been, you've been like kind of figuring out like where the screenings need to happen. And it seems to me like you finally figured out like, okay, this is where it's going to be annually.
Yeah. So I think for us, and you may recall, El Barrio used to have 2 theaters.
Right.
And they've gone away. And when they rebuilt the Regal Essex Crossing, it was an opportunity for us to really return back to those 2 concentrated neighborhoods where Boricua lived.
Right.
And our contributions writ large over the past 125 years or so, can't be denied.
Right.
But El Barrio has still one of the longest standing populations, and the next is Loisaida.
Right.
Of course, we love our South Bronx, you know, where my dad grew up in Millbrook houses, but I think this is a homage and recognizing that our contributions are still here.
Right.
We're still contributing, and we want to see the collective success of not just Puerto Ricans, but Latinos writ large across New York and the nation.
Well, how about the just the variety in which we work collaboratively, right? Because we just discussed that you don't even necessarily have to be Puerto Rican in order to have your film accepted, right? It's a matter of like, okay, well, how are you associated? How are you related in some form? It's beautiful. I mean, that's the world we live in, the real world anyway, at least the world that we've been raised in.
Exactly. Well, I mean, our people, we're a beautiful mosaic. And everyone tries to put, you know, individuals in silos. But my abuelita said, you know, at the end of the day, she's 99, turning 100 next year.
She's going to be,
she's like my little saint, mi santita. And she said, they're going to wake up. All these people are arguing with each other. And they're going to say, we all bleed red at the end of the day. And that's when we're going to realize we're one. And that's what the spirit of our film festival, the spirit of our people lives. Every single edition, and we look forward to you joining us and having more people from all over New York and the world.
I love it. So if anybody who's watching wants to participate, like how do they go about? Like can they film, can they visit the films individually, or is it a pass?
Yeah, you can get a festival pass, you can get a day pass, or individual block passes, and where you go is iprhff.org, so it's International Puerto Rican Heritage Film Festival.org. And you can go and select what you want to attend. Most people we recommend get a day pass. It's the best option. Or you get a festival pass, and you can be there for the run of show, pick and choose what you want to attend. So.
And anyone's welcome to attend the Iris Chacon event?
Yes, while tickets are available. You will need to go on and buy tickets, and you can go to our website and get opening night tickets if you just want to attend that.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. Iris Chacon. Ahí viene. Everyone, Xavier, Santiago, thank you so much for always bringing it here. once again, director of the International Puerto Rican Heritage Film Festival. And the International Puerto Rican Heritage Film Festival is set to take place November 13th through the 17th, starting with the Lifetime Achievement Award ceremony honoring Iris Chaco, Wednesday, November 13th at 5 p.m. at El Museo del Barrio, which is located at 1230 Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, and the Cafecito con Actores panel discussion with Iris and David Zayas is set to take place Thursday, November 14th at 6 p.m. at Centro, the Silberman School for Social Work, which is located at 2180 3rd Avenue in Manhattan. And for more information, you can visit iprhff.org. All right, stay tuned. There's more open after the break.